friends and family. This is Kenyatta D. Donnelly from Donnelly Signature Services, back at you with some more information and content around my journey as I embark on this loan signing business and mobile notary. So we are in April of 2021. Today is April the 2nd of 2021. So we just finished out the month. The end of the month is always super busy. Sometimes you will go the first week, maybe even 2 weeks of the month, and it's pretty quiet. And then after that, it just takes off. And then that final week of the month is always super busy. This month, I think I either tied or surpassed my highest month. So it was another good month for me. I signed up with one of the bigger signing companies. So I've been able to get a lot of business from them this month, and it's been more profitable business. So more profitable in that my expenses are less with their signing. So I don't get paid quite as much. I'm getting about $85 per signing, but I'm not driving as far. The loan packages are a lot smaller. So the signing fee is a little bit lower than where I want to be, but they're much more profitable signings for me. So everything has been working out. But that's not even what I got on today to talk to you about. So I would say a couple of months ago, I did a signing through a signing company with an older couple in the Philadelphia area. And it was a bit of a bumpy signing, right? They almost didn't sign. There were some issues with their loan package. They felt like they weren't saving as much as the loan agent told them that they were going to save through their refi process. So they wanted to cancel the loan. So through the signing, I talked them through all the paperwork. We ended up getting the lender representative on the phone. He talked them through everything. They were comfortable with it. They signed. So as we're wrapping up, in my usual process, I gave them a copy of their documents, and then I paper clipped 2 of my business cards to their packet with their copies in it. So I would say maybe a month later, I get a phone call from the wife, and she says, "Hey, my husband wants you to come by. He wants to speak to you." So the husband gets on the phone. He explains to me that his son is coming in from out of town for the day, and they are giving him a car, and they need me to come and do the transfer, do the notarization of the transfer. And this was like Friday or Thursday afternoon, and they wanted me to come on Sunday. So I said I would. I had some other things that I had scheduled for Sunday, so I could squeeze them in between. No big deal. So I go over. We do the transfer. The son is there. The son's girlfriend is there. We notarize the transfer, and then they pop up with some other document that they wanted me to notarize. And it wasn't expected, but it wasn't a big deal. I take care of it. It ends up being about a $45 job, and I think they gave me a tip of maybe $15. All good. Everybody was happy. I went on my way. Fast forward another month or so. So this brings us to like maybe last week. I get a call from the wife again. And the wife says, "Hey, Kenyatta, my husband wants your mailing address." I said, "For what?" He said, "Oh, he wants to send you something. He doesn't feel that you were properly compensated for coming out to us and dealing with my my stepson and his wife or girlfriend, whatever she was." That's what the lady said, whatever she was. So there's a little bit of shade there. I said, no, I'm fine. I took care of what you needed I took care of what you needed, and everything was good. And I'm good to go. Don't worry about it. She said, no. My husband insists he wants to send you something. Text me your address. Bye. Okay. So I texted my address. So after I texted my address, a week or so goes by. I get this in the mail. So I open it up, and there's this great note, handwritten note from the couple, and a check for $100. And obviously we do this for the money. So I'm not going to pretend that we don't. But in this instance, like, it really wasn't about the money. Like, it just made me so, like, giddy that, I had impacted someone, or someone thought enough of the service that I provided for them to not only, use me again, but then want to give me such a generous gift for providing the service. And it just, like, yesterday I had, gotten my second vaccine or vaccination, so I wasn't really feeling good, and, like, I've been moping around all day, and then this card came, and it just lifted my spirits, um, to think that someone, thought enough of me, to take the time, one, to write a thank you card, and then and two, to, include, like I said, such a generous gift in it. And I think, it's a long story, but I think the moral of all that is, one, as a mobile notary and as a loan signing agent, the work that we do is a lot more important than I think we give ourselves credit for. Without us notarizing these documents, there's pretty significant personal business that can't get done without our signatures. So what we do, in providing this service is important. Secondly, which just as important, is how we provide the service. Going the extra mile for people, doing it with a smile, understanding that people are sometimes frustrated and stressed, but not necessarily frustrated and stressed with you, and not letting that change your demeanor and how you deal with and interact with them. And I think third, just the importance of promoting you and promoting your business. So my initial contact with this couple was through a job from a signing company. And, these additional contacts with them was just because I make a habit of attaching my two business cards to every um, borrower or signer packet, of copies that I provide. So when I provide them their copies, there's always two business cards. And my thought is either they're going to lose one and they have an extra one, or someone may ask them for a referral and they have one to keep and one to give to someone else. So you never know when they're going to pick up that business card and remember you and say, hey, you know what? I can use this guy instead of going down the street to someone else. And that's happened to me, on several occasions now. And people even ask for business cards, and people say, hey, I know somebody that works in real estate, or I know somebody that works in that, or I'm going to be doing my will shortly, and maybe I'll use you for that. So there's a lot of things that you can do just by providing your information at the end of the signing without, stepping on the toes of the signing company that hired you. So it's very important just to be prepared to promote yourself and be prepared for the opportunity that could come to you. So that's really it. I just wanted to hop on and, share this story and hope that it motivates, somebody. I truly believe that I personally, am walking in favor. You hear people talk about that, in church, and, you hear pastors and preachers talk about walking in favor, and you don't really understand it until you're in it and until you really start to feel it and see it for yourself. And it just means that, all the things that you have, prayed for and hoped for and worried about, they're not all falling into place, but there's a few of them falling into place. There's just enough of them falling into place that that you are on the right path and you're moving towards greater things. That something, someone, somebody is blessing you, and you're just walking in what is being, set before you. So I hope this message is inspirational to someone. I hope this message encourages someone to get up and go either pursue this business or pursue some other thing that they've been putting on hold, because I truly believe that one day you'll be looking back and you'll look back at how you started, and the only regret that you'll have that you didn't start sooner. So hopefully this video is an encouragement to you, as others have encouraged and blessed me. So until next time, be careful, be safe out there, be blessed, and be encouraged. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll get updates regarding new content. And also shoot me a message in the comments and let me know what other questions you may have or other videos you'd like to see me do in the future. Thanks.